Good morning, everyone. Now we are going to talk about postcolonialism. I'm pretty sure it's not your first time to hear this term. Do you have any idea about what postcolonialism is? Postcolonialism or postcolonial studies is an academic discipline that analyzes, explains, and responds to the cultural legacy of colonialism and imperialism. Well, it speaks about the human consequences of external control and economic exploitation of native people and its lands. It is a term that is also used to describe the concurrent project to reclaim and rethink the history and agency of people subordinated under various forms of imperialism and colonization. So, in postcolonialism, we try to reconstruct Western knowledge formations and reorient ethical norms, as well as to turn the power structures upside down and refashion the world from below. So, have you ever asked yourself, why do we do this here? Why do we need to reconstruct Western knowledge formations and refashion the show from below? Well, in postcolonialism, there is an aim to transform the Eurocentric view and ingrain cultural assumptions of the West. So, instead, here, we try to focus and advocate greater tolerance and understanding of people who displayed ethnic and cultural differences from them. So how can we achieve this? Well, we detach ourselves from using the lens of the Western nations. Instead, we try to understand the processes that had happened during the colonial period through the lens of the colonized countries, especially those who were deemed invisible, unseen, and unspoken in history, such as the indigenous peoples, immigrants, LGBTQ community, women, children, and other members of the minority groups. So we try to interrogate and understand the interrelated histories of violence, domination, inequality, injustices, and exploitation that some non-Western countries, especially the minority groups that I've mentioned earlier, from the hands of the colonizers, especially those who are coming from the West.